morning, my Pendel friends, and welcome to my home in Williamsport. This morning I'm going to give you a small devotional on a song entitled He Took My Place, written by George Webster. He wrote the words, and I'm going to read you some of those words this morning and bring a short scripture reading to you, and then you're going to hear Kelly play this beautiful song, He Took My Place, which was the tune was written by Grant Colfax Tuller, and it was arranged by my friend, Karen Krinjak. The first verse of this song reads this way. Sometimes I see through midst of bitter tears a distant hill on which a cross appears. And on that cross where I myself should be, I see the lowly man of Galilee. The second verse of this says, I cannot tell why he should love me so, why for my sin the garden anguish know, why he should wear a crown of thorns for me, this holy, lowly man of Galilee. And as I was thinking about this song, there's a little bit more to it. I thought about some scripture. In Luke chapter 19, I'm going to read you from the version, the Passion, and I'm going to read you about Jesus right now. And it says this. Then Pilate ordered Jesus to be brutally beaten with a whip of leather straps embedded with metal. And the soldiers also wove thorn branches into a crown and set it on his head and placed a purple robe over his shoulders. Then one by one they came in front of him, mocked him by saying, Hail to the King of the Jews. And one after another they repeatedly beat him and punched him in the face. Once more Pilate went out and said to the Jewish officials, I will bring him out once more so that you will know that I found nothing wrong with him. So when Jesus emerged bleeding, wearing the purple robe and the crown of thorns on his head, Pilate said to him, Look at him. Here is your man. No sooner did the high priest and the temple guards see Jesus that they all shouted in a frenzy, Crucify him, crucify him. Pilate replied, You take him when you nailed him on the cross yourselves. I told you he's not guilty. I find no reason to condemn him. The Jewish leaders shouted back, But we have the law, and according to our law he must die, because he claims to be the Son of God. Then Pilate was greatly alarmed when he heard that Jesus claimed to be the Son of God. So he took Jesus back inside and said to him, Where have you come from? But once again silence filled the room. Perplexed, Pilate said, Are you going to play deaf? Don't you know that I have the power to grant you your freedom or nail you to a tree? Jesus answered, You would have no power over me at all unless it was given to you from above. This is why the one who betrayed me is guilty of that even greater sin. From then on, Pilate tried to find a way out of the situation and set him free. But the Jewish authorities shouted him down. If you let this man go, you're no friend of Caesar's. Anyone who declares himself a king is an enemy of the empire. So when Pilate heard his threat, he relented and had Jesus, who was torn and bleeding, brought outside. Then he went up the elevated stone platform and took his seat on the judgment bench, which in Arabic is called Golgotha, or the bench. And it is almost noon, and it was the same day he was preparing to slay the Passover lambs. Then Pilate said to the Jewish officials, Look, here is your king. They screamed out, take him away, crucify him. Pilate replied, Shall I nail your king to the cross? The high priest answered, We have no other king but Caesar. Then Pilate handed Jesus over to them. So the soldiers seized him and took him away to be crucified. Jesus gave up his life for us, friends, and this is what he went through. And when I think about the song that is about to be played for you, the chorus of that reads, He took my place, his life he freely gave, O boundless grace, my soul from sin to save. He took my place upon the cruel tree, he took the guilty sinner's place, and I am free. And we are free, friends, we are free because of what Christ did for us. The third verse of this says, Oh, that my lips might speak his worthy praise, and that my hands might make him free all of my days, until at last, through this redeeming grace, I meet and greet the man who took my place. That verse leads me to a verse that is so special to all of us. And that verse is John 3:16. And again, I'm going to read it from the Passion. I love the Passion version. And it says this, For here is the way God loved the world. He gave his only son, unique son as a gift, So now everyone who believes in him will never perish, but experience everlasting life. God took our place this morning. Please listen as Kelly plays this beautiful piece, He Took My Place, arranged by Karen Krinjak.